going to teach you how to make pasta. Now, you've probably made pasta before, however, there's probably some things you could do to make it just a little bit better. First, you'll need a good sized pot. It's recommended you have 4 quarts of water to 1 pound of pasta. However, you probably don't need that much pasta unless you're feeding a large family or a village. Instead, you can do half a pound of pasta, and that gives you enough for yourself, some leftovers, or a friend. Then after you measure out how much water you need, you want to season it with salt. A lot of people skip this, but just like any dish, you need to season it properly, and you'll notice it at the end that it has a better flavor overall. However, what you don't need to add is oil. Adding oil is a common misconception, and people believe that it reduces stickiness in your pasta. All it's going to do is reduce stickiness between your noodle and your pasta sauce at the end and not allow for a great flavor. After you salt your water and it comes to a boil, you'll add your pasta. You do not need to break your noodles for longer noodles like spaghetti noodles, or you don't need to break your noodles at all. All that does is ruin a good pasta noodle, and if you don't break it, it'll still cook evenly and have a better texture. Then, after you boil it for around 7 minutes, you'll want to check the texture of the pasta. I recommend al dente, where it has a bit of a bite, but it's not too mushy or not too hard. However, unless you want to finish cooking your pasta in your pasta sauce for a better flavor, just underdo it a little bit. I'll talk about that step in a minute though. Then after you cook it to the desired texture, you'll rinse it with warm water. Warm water doesn't get rid of the starches, but it does help it from overcooking. After you do that step, what you'll want to do if you want to finish cooking it in your sauce is add it to your saucepan with your already cooked sauce. You'll cook it until your pasta gets to the right texture, al dente or whatever you prefer, and then you'll have a great flavorful dish of pasta.